Good evening, Don't Unfriend Me Nation, episode 427. I apologize. I've been naughty. I have not had a recorded show, I think since Thursday, maybe Wednesday. I apologize. The live show's been taking up a lot of my time, but also something pretty exciting. The Dumb Show is our new URL. You can find that at THEDUMSHOW, just drop the B.com. And it's really great. You just get all the old episodes if you want. Listen to the podcast. There's obviously our clothing store. You can actually watch the live show there. We're going to have a blog. It's going to be a great time. Bring some beer and some peanuts, and we can all sit around and sing Kumbaya. Folks, who am I? My name is Matthew Sparrow. I'm the host of Don't Unfriend Me. Thank you so much for watching. This is Breaking Truth. Breaking Truth is a little show that we do about 15 minutes long, and we talk about current events. Tonight, we're talking about Ron DeSantis. I'm tired of hearing all the things I'm hearing about Ron DeSantis, and I'm going to put an end to it this evening. Come on back on the other side. I will be right back. Thanks for watching Don't Unfriend Me yet again. Do me a quick favor. This doesn't necessarily pay the bills, but they are good friends of the show. PFCflags.com. You can go there and pick yourself up a wooden flag like the one behind me. It was made by Jason and Katie. They're a fantastic company, and they've got some beautiful, beautiful American flags there. If you're looking for a great gift for Dad, Father's Day is coming up. Mother's Day too. You can go ahead and pick yourself up a flag at pfcflags.com. Also, stop by, like I said, the Dumb Show, pick up some cool coffee and shirts and things like that. All right, here we go. Ron DeSantis. I don't know Ron DeSantis. In fact, I have never met the man. Maybe someday I will. But there is something that you should know. Usually, there are a few things that earn my immediate respect. One is service. I appreciate veterans. I appreciate the military, and people who serve mean a great deal to me. And it's an immediate way. Now, I'm not saying there's not some scumbags who served, but more importantly, they get that immediate respect. The second thing is I like people who get things done. That's important to me as well. And if you're a Republican or a Democrat, I don't care, as long as you're doing things that are not antithetical to the Constitution and the Bill of Rights, I would say that you have my support. I also appreciate people who don't pretend to be something they're not. Now, I know all the adages, right? Everyone talks about Ron DeSantis. He's a RINO. Usually when I hear people say the word RINO, I realize that they don't know what the hell it means. It's Republican in name only, but they seem to see like anybody who disagrees with Donald Trump is now a RINO, which is ridiculous because that's not what it means. People go after Dan Crenshaw, and I understand he said some stupid things recently, red flag laws, and then also went after MAGA Republicans. Yeah, pretty stupid, but he voted 94% of the time with Donald Trump and Republicans. That should earn him another title or another moniker besides RINO, don't you think? Well, the same holds true for Ron DeSantis. Ron DeSantis seemed to be the flavor of the month. Everybody loved Ron DeSantis. He was a protege of Donald Trump. Everyone wanted him as vice president. And then something funny happened. Somebody decided to put it in the ether about him running for president, which he never said he would. And all he did was simply say, I'm not even thinking about that right now. I just won governor. And of course, the ultra hard right in the MAGA Republican Party decided to go ahead and go after Ron DeSantis. And what do they call him? A RINO, of course. First of all, as I don't know anything about Ron DeSantis, either do you. So I decided to go ahead and do a little research and find out who Ron DeSantis is. Now, I had some inklings of this because we ran around in some of the same water and some of the same sand, but it is a very interesting tale, and I'm going to read it to you now. Now, what brought this on, besides all the stupid people who are just ripping on DeSantis simply because he won as a governor and didn't bow down to Donald Trump, that's the only reason. He happened to run a very successful state for a couple of years, you might have heard. But during that time, 60 Minutes went after him. The left media went after him. He fought Disneyland, sent immigrants up to Martha's Vineyard. All these things tends to get him some attention. But 60 Minutes did a hit piece on him in 2021 and then did a follow-up piece. And really, it was just laced with inaccuracies, and it frustrated me. So I decided to go ahead and talk to you about this. Ron DeSantis, he failed to disclose the following things: is that he's a great governor, that he has a long career of military service, that he's a litigator. A lot of people don't know that, but he's also a family man. Wife just recently got done with breast cancer and fought it successfully, and she's in remission, thank God. But these are the things that he doesn't disclose about himself because he doesn't necessarily believe a politician needs to be put on the spotlight for what he says, but more importantly, what he does. His name is Ron DeSantis, was born on September 14th in 1978 in Jacksonville, Florida. He's the son of Karen and Ronald DeSantis. He is of Italian descent. His family moved to Orlando, Florida before relocating to Dunedin. I don't know if I have that right, but if I do, great. If I don't, I don't care. Florida when he was 6 years old. In 1991, I know I didn't have that right. He was a member of the Little League team from Dunedin and the national team that made it to the Little League World Series in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. After graduating from Dunedin High School in 1997, DeSantis attended Yale University. He was captain of Yale's varsity baseball team and joined the Delta Kappa Epsilon fraternity. On the Yale baseball team, DeSantis was an outfielder, and as a senior in 2001, he had the team's best batting average at .336. That's pretty respectable. He graduated from Yale in 2001 with a BA and magna cum laude in history. He then spent a year as a history teacher at the Darlington School. DeSantis then attended Harvard Law School, graduating in 2005 with a Juris Doctor cum laude. DeSantis received his Reserve Naval Officers Commission and assignment to the JAG Corps, the Judge Advocate General's Corps, in 2004 at the U.S. Naval Reserve Center in Dallas, Texas. While still a student at Harvard Law School, he completed Naval Justice School in 2005. Later that year, he received orders to the JAG Trial Service Office, Command Southeast, at Naval Station Mayport, Florida, as a prosecutor. In 2006, he was promoted from lieutenant junior grade to lieutenant. He worked for the commander of Joint Task Force Guantanamo, JTF Gitmo, working directly with detainees at the Guantanamo Bay Joint Detention Facility. In 2007, DeSantis reported to the Naval Special Warfare Command Group in Coronado, California, where he was assigned to SEAL Team 1 and deployed to Iraq with the troop surge as the legal advisor to the SEAL Commander Special Operations Task Force West in Fallujah. DeSantis returned to the U.S. in April 2008, at which time he was reassigned to the Naval Region Southeast Legal Service. The U.S. Department of Justice appointed him to serve as an assistant U.S. attorney at the U.S. Attorney's Office in the Middle District of Florida. DeSantis was assigned as a trial defense counsel until his honorable discharge from active duty in February 2010. He concurrently accepted a reserve commission as lieutenant commander in the Judge Advocate General's Corps of the U.S. Navy Reserve. He was awarded the Bronze Medal, the Navy and Marine Corps Commendation Medal, the Global War on Terrorism Service Medal, and the Iraq Campaign Medal. He represented Florida's 6th Congressional District in the U.S. House of Representatives from 2013 to 2018. Obviously, with these qualifications, he's not qualified to be a Democrat or serve in a senior political position in our nation's capital when one considers and compares the credentials of people like Pelosi, Schumer, Harris, Biden, or that coward Blumenthal, or the Republicans that jeer that he's a RINO and somehow not comparable or even worth the respect that he deserves. He has kept Florida free of the grip of a tyrannical federal government while the state of Florida still prospers, which is why more people have moved to Florida than any other state for the last couple of years. So for anyone who criticizes him, I have a request of you. Can you please post your education and service to our country in a resume so we can compare and put your opinion in perspective, no matter how immaterial and asinine it may be. Folks, thank you so much for watching. Don't unfriend me. I appreciate it. You can do me one solid. Please give me a follow at The Dumb Show. You can find us across all social media with that tag, and you can also go to thedumbshow.com and stop by, get some coffee, watch the show, or just stop by and say hi. Thanks for watching the show. I will go out like I always do with the Veteran Crisis Hotline. Veteran Crisis Hotline, 1-800-273-8255. Extremely important. 22 veterans commit suicide a day. It is way too many. You can help. Provide this number to anyone that you know of who are showing the signs of traumatic brain injury, PTS, anxiety, depression. They're all very real, and it starts with a conversation. You can do me one more favor. If you can't make that call, you can reach out to me and I'll make it for you. They can also press 988 if they would like. It's free of charge. It'll never be reported to their duty station, and you don't have to be a veteran to call. You can simply pick up the phone and dial, and they don't really care if you served or not. They care about your safety and your health, which are extremely important. Remember, we need battle buddies and swim buddies, but right now, veterans need anybody, and that person is you. Thanks for listening to the Donut Friendly Show. Make sure to stop by Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at The Dumb Show on live across all social media or my website, and you can see Amy, Leroy, and I wax up the intellect and have a conversation. We'd love to see you there. Thanks so much, dummies, and God bless.